Day 9. What's up? You've made it over a week. And today, like every other day, it's going to be about how you can make further improvements in your life, how you can get ahead in life. And today's topic is about mentality. Mentality, what you've got between the ears, behind the eyes. It's your mentality. Now, this video I could make three videos on this topic, but today I just want to cover a few areas around the subject of mentality. And the first one is your beliefs. Your beliefs. This stands out as one of the first things we think about when we think about our mentality. Do you have self-belief? Do you have fear? Are you optimistic? Do you believe things should be this way or that way? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in hell? Do you believe in climate change? Do you believe in aliens? Do you believe in life after death? This makes up your mentality. Your beliefs make up your mentality. And your beliefs are going to affect what you achieve in life. Therefore, your mentality will affect what you achieve in life. It will affect how far you go. And a big part of what makes up your beliefs is your self-image. If you see yourself as someone who's going to be successful, you see the world in a different way than someone who doesn't see themselves as a success. If you see yourself as someone who's very strong, you see the world in a way that isn't that intimidating. You can walk around and you can pick things up, no problem. You can push people around, you can get in fights, you can win. You see yourself as someone strong and capable of that sort of thing. If you see yourself as someone who's weak and vulnerable, then you see yourself as more of a victim a lot of times, and it's a very scary world out there sometimes. Most people, I think, are kind of in the middle. They don't feel totally weak, they don't feel totally strong. They're just right in the middle. You can feel weak, you can feel strong at different times, just based on your mentality, just based on what people say to you, what thoughts you're thinking, what movie you just watched, what kind of music you're listening to, whatever. You change your state just by changing your beliefs, changing your thoughts, changing where you're focusing. It changes your whole mentality. So a big part of mentality is the fact that it's conditioned. It's pure conditioning. Our mentality is a clean slate at birth. Sure, we have personality traits. Just the way we walk, the way we talk, there's genetics involved there for sure. But like even if you're born, you have a twin sister, a twin brother right at birth, you're both gonna be different, like right off the bat. And there's nothing you can condition. Like you're just born certain ways. But your mentality is pure conditioning. Your beliefs are purely conditioned. Here in Thailand, you're carrying a baby. Your own baby. And everyone, like 99 out of 100 people, they walk by and they smile, they'll laugh, they'll even come up to the baby. Like 20%, 30%, 40%, 50% of the people who walk by and see the baby will come up and touch it and even ask to hold it. People just walk by and they want to hold the baby. I'm hanging out with Paul and Yulia here, and they got a little baby. She's not even a year old, and people just walk up and they ask if they can hold it. And a lot of times Paul and Yulia, they're just like, no, we're good, we want to hold our baby. But back in Canada, if anyone did that, they'd be seen as being very strange, like freaking like almost pedophile like get away from my baby. You don't touch other people's babies in Canada. And but here in Thailand, it's totally normal. In India, for example, great example, guys and guys hold hands. Guys and guys hold hands in India. But in Canada or in America, if two guys are holding hands, gay. Instantly gay. Another example would be in Bali, you'd never touch someone on their head, especially a young baby. You never touch a baby on the head. It's just like not a good thing to do. But in Canada, that's just what you do. You pat little babies on the head. Like this is like the safest spot to pat them, in my opinion. So I was in Bali and I pat this little baby, and as soon as I did it, I was like, oh crap! Like totally forgot. So my mentality is totally different than someone in Bali, someone in Thailand. In that case, and different families have different mentalities, as I'm sure you know. Some families, they speak very loudly and they they yell and they curse and they make fun of other people. They do a lot of gossip. And other families, they don't talk about that at all. Other families, they're very calm and quiet and considerate of others, and the mentality is just totally different. And if you're raised in one family, your mentality will be completely different than if you were raised in another family. It's just the way you are, they say. So just know that by hanging around certain people, you can absorb their mentality. That's why it feels so good to be around successful people. That's why it feels so good to be around very nice people. It feels good to be around good people. And when you're hanging around bad people, man, instantly your mentality is like starts to get affected by their beliefs and by their mentality. And you start to feel bad. When you hang around bad people, you feel bad. When you hang around good people, you feel good. So your mentality is totally conditionable, and it makes up a big part of who you are. It really affects your self-image. But just the fact that you can change it is something to take note of. If you don't believe in something, just know that if you repeat a lie often enough, you start to believe it. Ted Carr, I couldn't talk before, honestly. I would stutter. I had a major stutter problem. I couldn't talk. That was how it was like for me having a conversation with people. And I saw myself as someone who couldn't talk. I couldn't speak. When we're reading books, just did a little bit there. When we're reading books in class, and my turn came along. I'm starting to stutter now, just I got into that mentality. My turn came along. Everyone had to read a paragraph in class. My turn came along, and the person beside me spoke, and now it's my turn to speak. There'd be silence for maybe 10 seconds. And then I could start talking, and it was like boom, 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 boom. But I better not stop, because if I stop, I can't start again. Same thing when I'd call somebody on the phone. I'd call it ring, ring, ring. They say, hello. Sometimes they'd hang up, because it took so long to finally, hello, nice to get in touch with you, blah, blah, blah. But when they would call me, I could let it ring, let it ring, let it ring. Hello, how's it going? Ted here. So I couldn't talk. I couldn't even initiate conversations. I saw myself as the shy person. I saw myself as someone who's very shy and introverted. And that greatly affected me. That greatly affected me. And it's only been in recent years. It's only been... it's only been in recent years that I'm much more extroverted. I'm much more confident with myself. That things have changed. But you're confident in different areas. Your mentality is going to be different in different areas when you're hanging around different people. Like when you're hanging around certain people, you're going to have a different mentality than when you're hanging around other people. So when I was on the soccer field, I grew up playing soccer my whole life. I'd be so confident. I'd be on the soccer field. I knew I was like one of the best players out there. Just pass me the ball, I go and score, no problem. But then take me off the soccer field and put me in a basketball court, and damn, I didn't even want to get past the ball. He passed me the ball. I'm afraid I'll just pass it to someone else as quickly as I can because I don't want to screw up. So my mentality is totally shifted on the basketball court. My confidence is way lower in myself. So the better you get at something, the more progress you make. We spoke about progress in the last video. The more progress you make, the more your mentality starts to shift. The better you get at something, the better you feel when you do it. So find something you love to do. Do it a lot. You're going to get really good at it. And as a result, your mentality is going to totally shift and be molded and be manipulated by your progress, by your results. And your results, in turn, will be manipulated, will be altered by your mentality. So, I've been personal training for 6-7 years, and I don't even let people pick up a weight nowadays, or start a set of pull-ups or push-ups or squats. I don't even let them start unless I know that they believe that they can actually finish it. So if I tell someone, okay, we gotta do 500 squats today, they're like, oh no, I can't. Okay, I say, okay, no problem. We'll just wait until you can. I stand there. I just wait until they think they can do it. And sometimes it only takes 20 seconds. Sometimes it takes a minute. They just say, okay, 10 pull-ups, go. And they're like, oh, I can't. I'm like, okay, we won't do it then. We'll just wait. We'll wait until you can do it. And all you have to do is wait. Wait until you can do it. Wait until you can believe you can do it. And once they start, boom, they got it, no problem. But if I let them start with the mentality of I can't, that's like Michael Jordan going into a basketball game thinking, oh, team, we're going to lose tonight. We're going to lose tonight, boys. Not a good mentality for a team captain to have. Michael Jordan went to every single game with the mentality, boys, we're going to win. We're going to do it. We're going to win. And guess what? Most games he won. Most games he won. And guess what else? He missed thousands of shots. He took thousands of shots and he missed thousands of shots. He missed more shots than he actually made. But his mentality, what was his mentality? We're gonna win. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna be the best. I want to be the best basketball player. So even though he failed, even though the results came in, failure, 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 night after night after night after night, shot after shot after shot, failure, failure, failure. He had the mentality of I'm going to win. His belief was I'm going to win. And as a result, he went on to become the best basketball player ever. So just know that if you don't believe something now, if you don't believe in yourself now, you can work on it. You can work on it. You've got to focus on it, though. You've got to focus. Go back to the video on focus. Video number 4? No. Video number 3 was on focus. Do the loop focus. Record something. Create a belief. Even if you don't believe it now, create a belief and listen to it over and over and over and over again. If you want to, you write it on a little card, write a belief on a card and just read it over and over and over again. And like I said, if you repeat a lie often enough, you're going to start to believe it. I was called so many names as a kid growing up. I'm sure a lot of us were. And we start to attach feelings to them, and they go into our subconscious. And they really affect who we are. They really. I grew up. I was known as the fast kid in soccer. I was known as wheels. Fast. I was known as the fast kid. I didn't know. I was just like any other kid running around, but I would just run to the ball as fast as I could. And someone one time, I guess, said like, "Wow, you're really fast." Because I wanted the ball faster. I wanted the ball more than the other kid wanted the ball, so I got to the ball first. And from then on, I was known as fast. I was told fast so many times. It went into my belief, I'm very fast. So I would never lose that mentality after that. I just had the confidence that I was fast. Even if I ended up being slow one time, which never really happened, but if I was ever slow, like if I was stopped training or something, I became really slow, I knew it was just a matter of time before I'd get fast again. And it's like that for anyone who has that self-belief. If you have a belief that you're fat, and you start to lose weight, people are like, oh yeah, you're losing weight, good job. Well, you probably still have that belief that you're fat. You probably still have that belief that you're overweight. And you just go get fat again. So you've got to change your entire belief. If you're poor and you want to get rich, you cannot ever think that you're poor. You've got to think that you're rich even when you don't have the results to show it. You've got to have the mentality of someone who's rich. You'll be focusing on the wealth and abundance before you even see it, before the result's even there. And it'll come. But you can't ever associate, you can't ever have the mentality of, this is who I am. No, you gotta have the belief of, this is who I am. You gotta have the belief that you already are the person you want to be. So key. Hope this video was helpful. Lately I've been watching a lot of Leonardo DiCaprio videos, and just in my downtime from training. And every video, every movie you see him in, he's not Leonardo DiCaprio. He's acting as someone else. You know, he's acting as Frank Abagnale in Catch Me If You Can. Amazing movie, if you can watch that. He's acting as Howard Hughes in The Aviator. 2 powerful movies. Go watch those movies and you'll see great acting. He's not Leonardo DiCaprio. He changes himself. He acts as if he's someone else. And as a result, he becomes someone else. Will Smith, one of the greatest actors of all time in my opinion. Did that video called 7 Pounds or something, I think it's called. And he just became the character. And the character in this case happened to be someone who's very depressed. So he took on their mentality. And he acted as if he was them. He was so depressed. For months and months, he was so depressed. He went home to his family. He could hardly look at his family. He could hardly look at his kids. Because he was just so depressed. And that's just what he's doing. He's doing what he loves to do. It just so happens in this case, it requires him to be depressed. And the best actors, they can't switch on, switch off like that. Like, they get so deep into a character, they actually become that character. They're no longer Will Smith. They're no longer Leonardo DiCaprio. And that's what you gotta do. You want to be someone, you be it. you take on that mentality, you take on their beliefs, and yeah, you be it. You want to be something, you gotta behave like it. When you want to have something, you gotta behave like it. You gotta behave, behavior. And anyone can behave any way they want. I can just start dancing right now, or I can start cheering right now, or I can start crying right now. You can behave however I want. But just know that however you behave, however you hold yourself, you're going to, that's who you're going to become. So take on the mentality of the person you want to become and just practice it every day. Practice it every day. Act as if every day. Thanks for watching. Peace, guys. I'll see you on day 10 tomorrow. Last day! Holy! Last day tomorrow. It'll be December 31st for some. It'll be January 1st for others. But I'll probably keep making more videos like this. They're pretty fun. Thanks for watching. Peace, guys. Ciao.